but obviously the position you've gone for is support worker.
The other one was that.
Yeah, no,
oh, sorry. He goes,
yeah. I said, but I've already discussed with Andrew, and do you know what he said?
Yeah.
I know you have. So they tell.
Oh, I know. So when they pretend, can you tell us? They know exactly what's going
really
on.
do.
Yeah, they're playing. They're just playing games, aren't they? And the thing is, you've got no one to go to anymore, because I wouldn't go to Doug.
No.
I wouldn't go to Ian.
No. Well, he said yesterday. He said, "Oh, this. I've got to get these questions out. I may as well run it by you." He said, "I've got 4 more. I've got 4 people to re-interview about Robbie one." Yeah. I said, I thought it was all over and done with. It's no, his union rep. Oh, he's gone like that. He's gone. His union rep is doing us and Robbie no favours in dragging this out, sort of thing. I said, what's the what? He said, we've got to have the 4 people who have say that they've seen it to say when, where, if there was any other witnesses. I said, that's fair enough then, isn't it? Because otherwise anyone, as they have done about me and Jane, can make any allegations, and actually that's upheld. And anyone, that's the part of being a manager. That's what you put yourself up for, is to people to say allegations about you.
But you expect people at the top to actually investigate them properly, don't you?
And then he said, and he says, so we've got to re-interview. This is just gonna. And I said, well, I don't know who the people are.
Yeah.
I said, but I am aware that Dorothy is feeling a little bit victimised, that she's being called to these interviews all the time. And she feels that she's being targeted. So just to let you know, he said, I know she talked to me about this. I said, but then she must have said something, mustn't she, for needing to be interviewed. And then Alex came in, and I said to Alex, I said, how are you? And she went, good. Sam said anything about an email from the union rep today? I said, well, he said that they had to re-interview. She said, no, and this is what Jane said all along, wasn't it? She said, no, the union rep is demanding that they are present in the hearing in front of Robbie. Jane said that. Why aren't they sitting there?
Exactly. That's what I thought when I speak to her, because she's been on leave, haven't she? I'm going to find what reunion is it and where's the contact number? Oh,
Darren told me last night when I came back.
You definitely got to.
Yeah.
That's why I'm sort of thinking, I know I started kind of doing this email, but I planned to do it yesterday, and then the night before, Darren said, any chance that you can have the children from 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, because something with the cat, she had to go, she couldn't get an appointment, she's gone to the one in Putney, and she's, it's the only one she could get in. All the others had no appointments, and that was one you can just go and sit apparently. So she's going there. She said, I don't know how long it's going to be. I said, yeah, that's absolutely fine. So of course I didn't. The time, and I was out last night at another Spanish thing. That was so I had to leave it. So I had them till about 4 o'clock. And it's fine because she came back earlier, bless her. And she said, the cat's going to have to be kept in, da 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 da. I said, okay. So she had to, they got like a little, it's almost like a cupboard really, but they it's got no windows or anything, but they use it as a toy room. Before they had the children, they used to, when the cat was on, had to have cat litter, they used to put it sort of in there so it could be locked away, or shut, the door could be shut. So they've obviously got, the cat's got to be kept in, so she had to empty out she has to go and get a cat litter tray, because obviously the cat hasn't had to have it before, and she had to go and do stuff like that, and she said, then I'm going to empty out the toy room. I said, no, she said, can you have them for another hour? I said, of course I can. I said, in fact, you go to work at, whatever time you go to work, I said, because she works nearer where I am than she is, it's only 10 minutes away either way. And I said to her, come back, and I said, just pick them up on your way to work. Because obviously she has to go and do the handover. They have to see it, otherwise they will say, hang on, if you've got someone to look after them today, why do you, why does Daniel, because they allow him a quarter of an hour or something on his hours. He leaves early and they allow him just a quarter of an hour. He makes up for it in the summer holidays, but they allow him. So that's why they always have to be kind of with her. So I said, pick them up on your way to work then. So I had, so she came, so I come back 3:15, she said, so that we can have a bit of a natter first. I said, yes, we sat on the garden, it was nice. And then she went.
God, they must just be swapping over all the time, all week.
That's what they do. So what happens is she goes to work at 6, he gets the children up, gets them dressed and breakfast and stuff. And then he takes them to work at 8 o'clock. And she comes out of work at 8 and brings them home and he starts work. And then he works till 4, then she goes back at 4 and they swap over and he brings them back, then he gives them their baths and gives them their dinner.
So they only really see each other at weekends.
Well, the thing is because they're quite little at the moment. But the only thing is, he said, if I was working you know, normally we wouldn't. It'd be exactly the same. She'd be at home, you know, in the same way. So it's only 2 hours in the morning, and that's why I say it works well, because otherwise, it means that he gets to sit. He's got hands-on dad, morning and evening. He's doing those sorts of things. That he's, you know, he's not just sort of, you know, the nice bits, come home, tuck him into bed. He's actually doing all the hands-on stuff, which is good. But also it means that then, you know, they haven't got to pay childminding fees. And so therefore it means that she then works 4 to 6, so it's 2 hours morning, 2 hours afternoon. So she's home and sick, by which time the children have had their bath, and maybe they're just about to have their tea, or they've had their tea, and then when they get then they have a bit of time together with both the children. They have a bit of time. Then the little ones go off to bed, and then they have time for each other in the evening. So I think it really works out. There's lots of people who have worse deals where they have to work till, you know, later, and as they say, it works for them because it costs them nothing in childminding. So
well,
any
that's what
money
we
that she
tried
gets,
to do.
exactly.
I was lucky.
But so I never actually got the thing done. So it was on my head again this morning. I thought, right. So I started writing it this morning because I thought I've got to be very careful when I write, because, you know, I just think, I don't trust any. I've got nobody we can go to now. And, we can't go to anybody anymore.
The letter, Mohammed didn't pick it up on Tuesday.
But I posted it.
Posted
it as well.
But I noticed yesterday it was still down there. So I said to Sonia, can you bring Mohammed's attention to a letter in his tray, please? Well, apparently he opened it, but he sort of looked at it, but it looked like Sonia said that he was talking about it to like somebody. She didn't know who. Dorothy and Shelley was here. Oh, her and Shelley, he's real big bosom buddies. They sit there and 8 o'clock the other night when I went home, he was still here chatting to her. He wasn't doing any work as far as I know. He still doesn't sign his time in and out. No. He still thinks, and that's what, if a manager comes in, you'll be. I know. Well, I've got all
we're
that
looking at
side.
That as a positive way.
That the manager's going to come in and not take no rubbish.
Yeah. But I presume you obviously you've made some notes anyway, because obviously. Even if you wrote them afterwards, you know, you kind of.
Oh, I haven't got my supervision notes on. He didn't write any.
No.
So I'm waiting. Well, I think he put one words down, things like that. I'm waiting to see if he gives me.
And things that you can challenge his supervision notes anyway, can't you?
Yeah.
Because you can say, yes, but I said that's the reason. Yeah. Because supervision is meant to be tasks anyway.
I told. He said, how is it? And the thing is, I know that Jane said, don't let them think it's getting to you, because they give you a bit more. But I was just like, I thought, you know what, I'm going to sit here and I'm not going to be, do you know what, it's gone over my head, all this. He said to him, how is it? I said, you know what, I used to love coming to Woodbury. He said, yeah, that's obvious, you absolutely love it. I said, but yeah, I've definitely looked at other jobs. I thought, I'm going to say it. I said, I've looked at other jobs. I said, you know, I've worked out my finances, if I had a job or not with Darren was supported me. You know, because at the end of the day, and I thought, he can then also say, well, it's confidential, but actually when it's about me, it isn't confidential, the part that was about me. So I said, you know, obviously I've discussed, because my friends and my very close friends and family have known how, you know, how this has affected me, and they can't believe what rubbish it's been that I've had to put up with. I said, and they're all very supportive and behind me, whatever I decide. I said, but at the end of the day, whoever's done this, I feel that, you know, it is, why should I let them do this to me? Because ultimately it would be affecting the residents, and that's why I'm here. I said, so for the time being, I said, you know, I'm not looking, but I have looked. And he was like, oh right.
That's what they want.
Yeah, I know they do.
And that's what I'm saying, they want. That's why I thought, I say this, look, actually, I thought, you know, she's not really, I see what she can do, but you know, I just think.
Well, there's this one, I shall forward on her CV. You know the one that Andrea went to work.
Oh yeah.
Thing,
Julia, the work person over there.
Yeah, they've sent the CV through. She seems very nice by it. I think they just said she's a bit. I think she's what was it? She undervalues herself, and she's got a bit of lack of confidence from her personal relationship was very bad. I think obviously something abusive or something. Is she an adult? No, I think she's obviously.
So where have they got it from?
I think they have people who just had maybe like a bit of a breakdown or depression. Or
something. They do mental health, don't they?
So I believe it's someone like that. But on paper,
is this the right place with them with the way they're carrying on, to put somebody out.
So I said, because Sam said, well, have a look at this CV, what do you think?
Yeah.
I said it would be nice to get her to come around and have a look round, but obviously when Mary's here, so it wouldn't be a Wednesday, and I said for next week, and I've said a couple of days I can't do, so I haven't heard back, but I'll forward you on her CV.
And well, the one that was the support worker person. See, what I really don't understand, well, I know
I've sent off her references.
Yes, oh good.